So in case you didn't see this past week, because obviously there was a lot of news happening, the debt ceiling, all of that, everything else, Trump's legal problems. But at one point last week, Donald Trump got on Truth Social and actually attacked Kayleigh McEnany, current Fox News personality, former Trump press secretary. In fact, she was his last press secretary, rode with him once Sarah Huckabee Sanders left, and stayed with him through the end of that administration. She was very, very loyal, but this week on Fox News, she did the unthinkable. She reported the truth, and the truth that she reported was that the latest polls showed Donald Trump beating Ron DeSantis by 25 points. That you would think that's like a good truth to tell about Donald Trump. But he got pissed off, sent out a post on Truth Social where he called her milk toast. He, of course, spelled it wrong. He spelled it as in milk and then toast. That's the motion of toast coming out of a toaster. And then he said, I am 34 points up on DeSanctimonious, not 25 up. The rhinos and globalists can have her. Fox News should only use real stars. And it was like, okay, man, I get that you're not happy that the Fox News poll that she's citing says you're up 25 instead of 34, but it's really not even that big of a deal. 25 is still good. But he attacked her. And that attack, by the way, led to rebukes from pro-Trump hosts on both Fox News and Newsmax. So both of those networks that are rivals came out and denounced Donald Trump for these attacks. But that's not where the story ended, because this story kept gaining momentum as the week went on. Even Kayleigh McEnany, by the way, kind of like shrugged it off like, I still like him. But that wasn't the end of it. As people grew more and more upset, realizing, of course, that Donald Trump doesn't care how loyal you are to him, he will drop you at a moment's notice if he feels it suits whatever that moment calls for. It has now led to Donald Trump losing endorsements from Republican lawmakers. Let me read you this quote. This is from James Spillane. He is a Republican lawmaker in New Hampshire, a state lawmaker. And here is what he had to say about the man he had previously endorsed and is now unendorsing. Here it is. I am officially withdrawing my endorsement as his most recent attack on Kayleigh McEnany is beyond comprehension and explanation. I thought that he would be able to continue with a positive message, learn from his past mistakes, and give us a way forward to continue the policies that he started before. But it's become evident, especially with the latest attack on Kayleigh McEnany, that there's no loyalty in him. He can't be trusted to stay loyal to the people who supported him in the past. So this Republican lawmaker nailed it on the head. Trump demands absolute loyalty from everyone, but he has never repaid that loyalty in kind. These people have to be loyal to him, but he doesn't have to be loyal to them. And so Spillane has said, I'm unendorsing Donald Trump. He is now, of course, endorsing Ron DeSantis. And I think this is just the first domino to fall. This attack on Kayleigh McEnany, this seemingly innocuous, run-of-the-mill attack that Trump posts on Truth Social, is having real-world consequences for the former president. He is losing support because he attacked a woman who had blindly supported him for all those years. That's pretty remarkable. But not just that he's losing support. What's remarkable is the rationale that this Republican is using to say, guys, we got to wake up here. This guy is in it for himself, and none of our loyalty will ever be repaid. He will not help us when we need the help. He will not rush to our defense. He will throw us under the bus as soon as it is politically convenient for him to do so. And so Spillane says, I'm jumping ship. Now, he may be the first rat to jump ship, but I guarantee you there's going to be others, because this story has blown up way more than we would have thought it did, or it would have. But it did. And this is where we're at. As more and more Republicans start to realize, and by the way, this is actually what Sean Hannity called Trump out for in that town hall last week. He was like, hey, Maybe stop with all the fighting. Maybe stop with all the name calling. The audience didn't like it. But Hannity had a great point. Because the more Trump does this, the more support he will lose. Not just with middle American voters, but with the very people who have endorsed him. This was the first domino. I have no reason to think that there won't be more falling behind it. Hey everyone, this is Aspen. And did you know that for the low cost of $0 per day, you can subscribe to the Fair and Balanced YouTube channel? We also encourage you to like, comment, and share, but again, click that subscribe button and help Aspen not be so grumpy.